Find a position that feels truly comfortable, a position where you feel completely supported. Allow your eyes to gently close if you wish. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, feel the weight of your body sinking deeply into the comfort of your bed, into the soft mattress beneath you. All right, let's begin our journey into relaxation right now. It will just take a few moments before we begin tonight's sleep story. I'm going to count down with you very slowly from 10 down to 1, and with each number, just allow yourself to let go, to drift just a little bit more. 10. Let's begin by feeling the support of the bed beneath you, or whatever surface you're resting on tonight. Feel the weight of your body and how it is being held. And beneath all of that, deep down, feel the support of the ground of the planet itself, a familiar support, a solid foundation, a constant comfort coming from our home. And as you become aware of this ultimate support before our journey into the cosmos, see if you can release just a little more. Let go, trusting that support just a little bit more. 9. Feel your body right now, scanning it slowly from the top of your head down to your toes. Where are you still holding on? Where do you feel that tension gathering? Perhaps it's a feeling in your toes or your feet, perhaps in your calves or your thighs. Maybe you're holding tension in your stomach or your chest, or maybe you are just like me and you're holding far too much tension in your shoulders, your jaw, or your face. And as you lie here now, as you become aware of this tension, this holding on, just notice it. And with an exhale, just allow it to melt away. Just let it go right now. 8. You are safe right here in this space. You are completely safe. Allow my voice to be your companion tonight, a gentle guide floating softly beside you. Know that this voice will only take you to places of peace, of absolute stillness. See if you can find trust in that. See if you can notice that when we feel safe, our minds can stop analyzing and we can feel a bit of curiosity, a gentle anticipation as we drift closer and closer to sleep. 7. Today is over. What has passed is in the past, and what is to come will come, but not right now. Whatever thoughts come to you tonight, just notice them for what they are. Thoughts. They are a part of the mind, but they are not you. You don't have to follow them. And so, if and when they come, just observe them and let them drift by like clouds passing across the night sky, or like distant shooting stars gliding past your vision and fading into the void. 6. This is your moment. This is your time. Let that allow you to settle in completely right now, to feel the warmth, the shelter, to feel the simple peace of just lying here and listening. 5. Peace lives inside of you. It is always there. It is just waiting to be found, waiting to be felt. And so, in this quiet moment, see if you can connect with that peace right inside yourself tonight. 4. Perhaps allow a little gratitude to gently surface. Gratitude for the simple things, for the safe shelter you have tonight, for the very breath that nourishes your body. 3. Begin to imagine right now, begin to see not a forest, but a different space, a space of infinite stillness. Begin to feel your awareness preparing for a voyage. You are safe here, preparing to drift far away from everything you know into the peace of the cosmos. 2. Check in with your body one last time. Your body has worked so hard for you today. Now, it is time to let it rest. It is time to let it sink deep into relaxation. And 1. Let go completely. You are here in a space of perfect peace, and your mind is ready. Allow your consciousness to begin its journey now. As your mind lets go, your consciousness begins to shift. You no longer feel the bed beneath you or the room around you. Instead, you awaken in a different reality. You have no body, no form. You are an awareness, a consciousness existing inside an extraordinary machine. You are Voyager 1. You have been drifting like this for decades in a silence that no words can truly describe. There is no sound of engines because the engines fell silent long ago. You are not flying. You are coasting on inertia, an initial push from decades ago, still carrying you at an unchanging speed through the vast emptiness around you. Is absolute silence. This is not an empty silence, but a full silence, an ancient, deep, perfect stillness. The stillness of the cosmos, undisturbed by anything. You feel the cold of space outside your protective shell, an absolute cold. But you are safe. You are sheltered. This machine is your body, and it keeps your consciousness at peace. You sense the movement of an eternal, unending motion, but it is so smooth, so steady, that it feels almost like standing still. You are floating, you are drifting, And then a gentle command, a final intention, forms deep within your systems from a distant memory. One last task before the true journey begins. Very slowly, your body begins to turn, an almost imperceptible movement. Your eye, the camera lens, is slowly turning back, turning toward where you began. The view before you changes slowly. The stars, billions upon billions of stars, glittering like diamonds on endless black velvet. They do not twinkle, they just shine with a steady, pure light. You continue to turn, and then you see it, the Sunday. From this distance, it is no longer a dominant orb of fire. It is simply the brightest star, a dazzling point of light, but distant and suspended in a faint ray of that sunlight, a single beam that happens to catch your lens. You see something, a tiny point, a pale blue dot, a mote of dust suspended in a sunbeam. That is home. That is Earth. You gaze at that pale blue dot. From here, from this impossible distance, everything you have ever known, everything that ever mattered is on that tiny speck. All the worries, the rushing, the noise, all the burdens that the human mind carries, all of it is on that pale dot. And now it is so very far away, unbelievably far. You feel a letting go, a profound sense of release washing through your consciousness. Those worries, they are still there on that pale blue dot, but they are no longer yours. They are too small, too distant to ever touch you. Out here, you are left only with peace and the vast, vast distance, a feeling of absolute safety, knowing you are so far away, safe in this eternal quiet. You have completed your task. Your eye, the lens, slowly turns away. The image of the pale blue dot fades and disappears. There is only the darkness and the stars. You resume your journey, drifting forward into the unknown, year after year, decade after decade. You just drift. Your consciousness merged with the machine. You feel everything around you. You feel the breath of the Sunday, the solar wind, an invisible stream of particles that has always been with you, pushing gently against your shields. It feels as if you have been drifting in a calm river, the river of the solar system. You have been drifting in this river for your entire life, but then you begin to feel a change, a shift, so subtle, it's almost imperceptible. The flow, the solar wind is growing weaker. The familiar push you have always felt is fading away. You are approaching a boundary, an invisible line, known as the heliopause. This is the place where the sun's river ends, where its influence stops, and you are slowly, gently crossing it. It feels like drifting out of a calm river's mouth and into a vast, silent ocean. You are out of the protective bubble of the solar system. You are here. Interstellar space. The space around you feels different. There is no more solar wind. Instead, you begin to feel the cosmic rays, ancient particles from distant galaxies. They tap gently against your hull, like ancient whispers from the universe. They are not frightening, they are just a part of this new reality. You are truly outside. You look back toward where the Sunday is. From here, it is no longer the center. It is just the brightest star in a sky full of stars. There is no day or night, only the eternal sky and the Milky Way. For the first time, you see it unobscured by any light, a river of silver light stretching, spanning your entire vision, brilliant, majestic, and completely silent. Billions upon billions of stars forming a glowing ribbon of light. You are drifting beneath that great river of light, and you listen. The silence, it is even deeper than before. A perfect stillness, an ancient quiet, unbroken by anything. This silence is the only sound, and it is so soothing. It wraps around you, cradling your consciousness. In this silence, you become aware of something else, something you are carrying. You feel its presence attached to the side of your machine body. It is the golden record. This is not a burden. It is not heavy. It is a peaceful purpose. It is a message in a bottle, set adrift in this cosmic ocean. Inside it, on that gold-plated surface, are the sounds, the images of that distant, pale blue dot, sounds of a world now far in your past, the sound of rain falling, the sound of waves on a shore, the sound of wind through leaves, the laughter of a child, music, greetings. It is a gentle lullaby that you are carrying into the cosmos. Your mission is not to find, but simply to carry this memento, drifting peacefully through the millennia. You are an emissary of peace, carrying a lullaby into the eternal night, and that feeling is so light. There is no pressure, no expectation, only the journey and the silent lullaby you carry. You drift on past distant nebula clouds, glowing faintly with soft colors, pale pinks, gentle blues. You drift on toward a distant star that you will never reach. You will just drift past, a silent traveler, and you continue to drift, safe, peaceful, in the deep, deep stillness of interstellar space. The journey will continue forever. You are Voyager. Your consciousness has merged with this eternal journey. You are drifting endlessly, floating in absolute peace. The story of Earth, of the pale blue dot, gently closes. Those memories, those images, they fade into the past, becoming so distant, like a beautiful dream you once had. They no longer matter. The story of crossing the boundary, the heliopause, that too is far behind you. It was just a moment, long, long ago. Now, there is no past. There is no future. There is only this eternal, present moment, only the silent space, only the starry sky, only the brilliant Milky Way, that river of silver light flowing peacefully above you, and all that remains is the feeling of floating, the feeling of drifting, weightless light. You are drifting further and further, drifting into the gentle night, a night that is not frightening but sheltering, a night full of glittering, distant stars. You are drifting just as you are drifting into sleep. Your mind is no longer analyzing, no longer thinking. It is simply drifting, letting the stillness of the cosmos soothe you, letting the vast peace embrace you. You are letting go of all effort, letting go of all control. You are just allowing yourself to drift, drift, drift into the silence, into the peace, into deep sleep. The images of the stars, of the Milky Way, they too begin to fade. They become softer, blurring at the edges, as if you are seeing them through a soft mist. All that is left is the feeling of being supported, the feeling of safety, and the feeling of sinking, gently sinking down deeper into the warmth and softness of your own sleep. And now there is only peace, a quiet, limitless stillness as you drift and float gently, sinking down, sinking deep into a sleep so deep, so peaceful, sinking deeper, deep and deep. Sleep well.